There's a moment in scripture that stops you cold. Just 2 words. Jesus wept. The Son of God, miracle worker, storm calmer, death defier, stood at the tomb of his friend Lazarus. Surrounded by tears, surrounded by heartbreak, and even though he knew resurrection was coming, even though he had divine power to reverse the outcome, he still cried. Not out of weakness, but out of presence. Pain demands presence, even for Jesus. But most men, we don't let ourselves feel like that. From a young age, we were taught a different gospel. Not the one in the Bible, but the one in the locker room, the household, the culture. Man up, stop crying, don't be soft. So we learned to lock it down, wipe our faces fast, swallow the ache, and move on like nothing hurt. It became our default: suppress, survive, repeat. Over time, that survival mode becomes numbness. Not because we're cold, not because we're heartless, but because we've been burned before. Vulnerability once opened the door for betrayal, rejection, or shame, so we closed it. Now we're living, but we're not feeling. Not joy, not grief, not love, not connection. Just flatlined emotions, quiet men, loud pain, and no safe outlet to let it out. But Jesus, he didn't model numbness, he modeled depth. He didn't just allow emotion, he embodied it. He didn't cry because he was fragile, he cried because he was connected. He felt the weight of the moment. He entered into it. That one verse, Jesus wept, is a message to every man who thinks strength means silence. It doesn't. Strength means showing up fully, even when it hurts. Men, your emotions are not the enemy, they are not weakness. They are a language, a signal, a map to what's going on deep inside. When you silence them, you lose the ability to navigate. You lose the ability to connect with yourself, with others, with God. You don't have to shut down to stay safe. You just need the right place to open up. The right people, the right truth, the right space. Jesus didn't fear tears, and neither should you. If the Son of God could weep without shame, then surely you can feel without guilt. The goal isn't to be unshakable. The goal is to be real, honest, present, whole. This world doesn't need more numb men. It needs more healed men. Men who feel, men who weep, men who rise, one tear at a time. If you're carrying more than you've told anyone, check out the other videos on this channel. You're not the only one in the cave, but you don't have to stay there alone. If this message hit home, follow us on Instagram at God Meets Men in Caves, where we keep talking truth, identity, and what it means to walk as men of God in a broken world. God still meets men in caves. God bless.